then I'm here to distract you. Otherwise you'd have to do all of that work, which is such a waste of time making things happen. Look, not shit. Chin chin. Although, I've tried some very nice Romanian brandy today. I'm very sober this evening. That could be resolved. I did get a fresh bottle of whiskey. But I think I'll behave for now. For now. Alright, let's see. If I remember rightly, we did all of the head's shadow. I think. Am I missing anywhere? It's gonna be light across there. Maybe a smidge there. Oop, shit, that is not the colour I was using. There we go. It all sort of curls in on itself quite a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I had the head basically done and then did that bit. Alright, next up. Well, that is like not even noticeable. Oh well. It is vaguely noticeable to a degree if you've got a bit of an eagle eye. When I say for now, it sounds like not at all. Yeah, well, that's pretty much the exact same kind of thing I accused my dance teacher of. One more time, my fucking ass. Hey, Uptown. With my tongue for a second there. Decided it wouldn't click down. What variety of porn are we arting today? Sexy pain demon lady. Don't worry, I'm allowed to put it on Twitch because the nipple is hidden and everyone knows nipples are dangerous. Before I came online, you found some cool Undertale medleys. Yes, you should throw me the links. Depending on who made them, I may have to ask them for permission before I can use them on stream. But at the same time, I will probably ask them for permission to use them on stream. If they're OC Remix standard, then I'm okay to just put them on and do the usual accreditations, since all of my streaming is non-profit. And every YouTube video that goes into my streaming for art playlist is set to not monetize on purpose. I literally just do this for the sake of doing it, and making money out of it is not a plan or expected. And if it becomes something I could profit off of, then I would have to be very selective about the music. Speaking of OCR, the Badass Boss playlist music? Fucking yeah, I will have to give that a listen. Turns out that chains make shading annoying too. Also, if I there, I can see a couple of the nearest fragments of orange, which we can't have. We can't have that at all. Let's see here, colour, there, straps, unlock that one. Unlock, you bastard! There we go. Straps, hue, 7, fixed. Little itty bitty bits that would annoy me if I didn't get to them at the time. So they're flat. And resized. Is there any part of these chains that hasn't annoyed you so far? No, the very last one, because I was very happy to be at the very last one. Seriously, I should just fucking draw goo girls for a living. Nice, complexless goo girls. It's easy peasy there. Just give them vaguely body shapes and smiley faces and make them a bit drippy. Bam, I'm set. Fucking art money. Just gonna put it out there. I love doing the shading like this. All these like block pop arty lines. More Final Fantasy remixes. Oh sweet. Final Fantasy always did have the best fucking music, let's face it. Part of me knows that this shading probably looks very unnecessary, like there's very little fucking splodges just here and there moved about. But I think they're important, they will add a lot of depth, and I should be able to prove that by turning the shadows on and off. highlighting is going to be the more important feature of the change, just because they're metal. That'll be the easier way to add a bunch of depth to it. But the shadows are important too. And it's all well and good if I draw lines of light on top of these metal chains at the end, if there's light reflecting off of them and there's no shadow behind them, and where the fuck did the light just come from? Let's see, so darken, darken. It's gonna be darker there. You've been debating on doing a Final Fantasy game as an LP on your channel. Which one do I propose? If you had the ability to record a PSP, I would say Crisis Core, without a shadow of a doubt. Crisis Core is one of the most fucking undershown, underpresented titles, and it's amazing. It really is very good. But if it's just a straight LP, then tough call, honestly. Like, they're all classics in their own little special way, so it would just come to the one that you think is the most fun. Do you like the straight combat, or do you like it with the action time bar? Because I really like action time bar, but I know that that is not a popular opinion. The city is neat. Yeah. Oh god, if it were a blind playthrough of Crisis Core, that'd be even better, because you might reach the part that makes some people cry. I know someone who I can set off with just the song from fucking the last scenes of Crisis Core. Because you know it's not able to... well, I guess if you know the game world at all, then you know it's not allowed to end happily ever after. In terms of real time, yeah, when you start getting into the worlds of real time, the combat system is shit. But ATB is great. I love the varieties of speed. I've just recently on 3DS played the demo of Bravely Second. Oh, it's so good. I love the way that Bravely Second is set up for doing combat. Someone did something really fucking right when they thought up that one. Also, the writing for that game is superb. They do really, really good comedy and emotions at the same time. '15 is apparently decent, and the 7 remake is using that system. I mean, they've remade 7 so many times. I've got a version of 7 on my computer, and I fucking hate it. I don't like it at all. Which is... it makes my enjoying Crisis Core probably even more surprising, I guess. Because it's the fucking prequel to Final Fantasy 7. Like, you'd think, oh, well then, you must hate Crisis Core. Nope. Different game. better characters, better written, enjoy it far more. I am of the opinion that Final Fantasy VII is overrated as fuck. Yeah, I know it's a full remake, but at the same time, like, even fully remaking Final Fantasy VII, the storyline isn't going to change, so it's still going to be shit. Unless they're changing the story too, then in which case I would probably give it a shot, because character design-wise it was fine. But I think it was shit. The whole game in and of itself was just not very good. Eight is pretty good, actually. I'm going to agree with you there. There's a rumour floating around recently that may alter 7 to the elements from prequel games, such as the main boss in Crisis Core apparently are making an appearance in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Interesting. At the same time, I would kind of rather they didn't, because Crisis Core ended just fine. It ended depressingly, which means it ended just fine. Because I know how they would incorporate this character from Crisis Core. They would be a clone, and that's not interesting. Fucking, you're hearing it now. It's going to be a clone if they do that, and it's not going to be liked. It's going to be a stupid dummy. Pokemon ass dubstep, yeah. shading will be done. There's a little bit more darkness down here. Much better. Like that. Some boobage shadow. Oop, nearly knocked my fucking coffee off the desk. That would have sucked. Oh, that is some cheap energy drink. Right there. Okay, I think that's the shading done. Let's see how it looks. No shading. Shading. Suddenly depth. I don't know, maybe these shadows could be a bit longer in places. Just to define contours and stuff. Alright, we're going to be on to shading next. Sorry, highlighting even. Which, as usual, I'm nervous about. I much prefer shading to highlighting. Oh well. Lock and highlight. Okay, so you want an opacity of about 30. Maybe a bit brighter since it's going to be white on pale skin. Let's try for a 45. See if that works out. Skype record. Okay, back to this. Whoa, shit. There we go. Alright, how do you look? Don't want any touching any lines. Near the edges of lines and not touching. That being one of the differences between highlighting and shading. Also, if you're doing hair, just randomly put in jerky lines and triangles and shit like that, because hair isn't one flat block, but there's not very many ways to show that without having shit motherfucking tons of lines. Oh, you'd wish you'd put together sooner that Do Not Disturb means I was streaming. Right, sorry, I should have just said. Or you should have avidly watched your followers list and seen me come up, or checked my amazing sexy Twitter. I would have told you all the things you needed to know. Pale skin is always weird for highlighting. God, I almost really don't want to put highlight on chains at all, just because they stand out as dull, dark, black. Oh god, it's that fucking dorky song again. Yeah, fuck it, we'll listen. You can all join me on this incredible adventure. At least I think it's that one coming up. I might be wrong. It isn't this one yet. I think. When does that one come up? Oh god, it's still a couple of songs away. Do I put it on? Because I'm about to finish. Let's put it on. I'll end the stream after this song, I think. It's just not going to take me much longer to finish. I knew it would be a vaguely quick stream, just because I only had the shading and highlighting to go. Okay, we're gonna Gonna highlight chains.
The name's Gold, and I'm gonna be the best trainer in the land, and be the greatest master ever to take a Pokeball in hand, yeah. But there's this kid named Silver who is always getting in my way. We got our first Pokemon on the same fateful day.
I'm pretty fucking happy with this.
Cheats and steals and all the stuff I don't have the guts to do. I'm filled with this resentful feeling, and so we have to.
That's a bit of strap. Looks a bit weird for a second down there.
Let's get it on, and we'll see who is the better trainer, and we'll see who has the bigger.
I think I would is the best is the best compliment it could ever be.
So we'll fight and see who falls.
Then again, I think I would is what people say about a lot of stuff, like Quaalag, for instance. I mean, I would Quaalag. It's okay.
While I'm out fighting for justice.
She's just shy.
He may be the coolest kid around, but he'll never know what love or trust is. He's never worked for anything. I hate that stupid, lazy, spoiled SOB. Secretly, I wanna be just like him, but I can't, so now we.
Quailag's sister is absolutely where it's at, but also I don't think she would survive the encounter. And now I suddenly want to stream Dark Souls. Do you want to watch a Dark Souls stream, everybody? Is that a thing that works for you? Because I can absolutely make that happen right this second. I used to speedrun it, and I tried it again just yesterday just to see if I knew how to do any of that shit again, and I can't even do the lower berg skip anymore. So yeah. Alright. Okay, we'll get some Dark Souls going then. But yeah, our stream done. We fucking finished the shit out of it. So let's get some stuff.